Salvation Army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off, taking their time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget. Back and forth through my mind behind a cigarette. And a message coming from my eyes says leave it alone. Don't wanna hear about it. Every single one's got a story to tell. Everyone knows about it. From the Queen of England to the hounds of hell. And if I catch it coming back my way, I'm gonna serve it to you. And that ain't what you want to hear, but that's what I'll do. And the feeling coming from my bones says find a I'm going to Wichita, far from this opera forevermore. I'm gonna work the straw, make the sweat drip out of every pore. And I'm bleeding and I'm bleeding and I'm bleeding right before the Lord. All the words are gonna bleed from me, and I will think no more. And the stains coming from my blood tell me go back home.
Whoa, we can't have that. What's up, gang? What's the dealio, ilio? Hey, see ya. I got you. You don't like the background. I'm gonna try to make it the best of both worlds. It's only been a few days. All right, so we're building on more skyscrapers here. We're the Trumps of these charts, right? Gonna look to secure some real estate over here. But yeah, I'll adjust it over time. Maybe make it dark. I agree with you. It's kind of it's kind of cool, but it throws off some things on the charts. I agree with you. But just let me just see if I can tone down some of this, because it's done by somebody else, right? It's not me. Even if it was me, I'd tell you it was done by somebody else. But this ain't me. It's got to be the worst background if I'm being frank. No, I like the background. It's got to be darker, bro. Got to be darker. Like, it's got to be dimmer or darker. It's too purple in the face of a green and red candle. But it's also it kind of throws you off, right? You're not used to it. You're like, oh, everybody's got a rip. Yeah, you don't have to snipe them. I'm down. I agree. I agree with the sentiment that it's just too bright in terms of it takes away from the charts and the candles. I agree with it. In a way, it does. Like when I just start looking at it initially, yes. But for me, honestly, I don't see it. It's just looking at what you guys see. I get it. It's we're gonna take your opinions into consideration. Now we're gonna flip and go. If 1 hour wants to flip and go, huh? No, not yet. Chat. Give me 1 second. Hold on a second. All right. Let's get into a little breakdown. Hold on, let me let some of the people in here. Hey, what's the dealio? What's up, Patrick?
What it do?
Potato. You know, same shit, different toilet seat. Just right. Oh, you guys are all like weird in here. Are you guys all weirded out? The beard. It did disappear. Wait, let me fix this. Why are you guys off again? Every stream, this thing got everybody thrown off. All right, whatever. I'm just gonna leave it. We can get Patrick in here. All right, I think that's fine. Yo, I swear to God, if somebody interrupts me again.
It was beautiful open. Good thing I didn't have any buys it. Just that.
You didn't hear what I said, right? I said if somebody interrupts me, but I think I had the Zoom muted. That's funny because you started. I was like, yo, if somebody interrupts me again, and right as soon as I said that, you started.
What did you say?
That's funny. Yeah, no, I just realized I had Zoom muted, so you didn't hear me when I said that, and you just randomly started talking. Now we're good. Yo, Eddie, what's the deal, bro? Why are we so zoomed in on your face? Is that my dynamic gallery zoom automatic? Yeah. I don't think that's you. That's us.
Big ass head.
Yeah. More brain power.
Like the watermelon head.
Watermelon. Oh, shit.
Watermelon.
Hold on. I'm on call over here. I want to get into this breakdown. We keep getting interrupted. Holy shnikes, look at this wick we made here today. Wow, almost no volume, right? To start off the session, market barely moved here. Absolute fucking boring.
And now we're gonna put some buys at 20. 120, whatever. 41. Yeah, there you go.
All right, so daily closed bullish. I'd expect us to push up at least to the daily close, 4150 areas, right? Another 200 pips at least. The 4 hours bearish, though. It's already come down. Tap 4 hours forward, back in range. Let's see if that makes sense to come back up. 30, 15. Okay.
You wouldn't think that it would come down to fill the whole week, or?
I will say this right now. We're in a range, and we're in a range. For buys, I need a range 2 breakout. For sells, I'd need for this shit to stop freezing. Okay, check out this little corridor here, right? This little area. So we have this chop here, but this wick just cleared out whatever orders were here. Next time we come through here, I don't want to trade within the chop. I think we're going to be able to push through it and then start trading below it. So I don't want to trade down to there. I would like sells below there. If we're going to look for buys, I'd need some new structure above wherever we are right now. I would really need some new structure above here. There's too many levels of rejection. I'd rather push through in either direction and then trade. Again, give me a second, chat. I was just muted through all of that. You see, I muted myself. You're over here tight because the mod muted you. I was just responding to you. I was just saying it's all right. Sometimes the mods get in the way. You know, they shoot some friendly fire, and then sometimes they just got that power, right? Let me play it again. But yeah, as I was saying before I muted myself, that's the great thing about being adults. We can disagree and still remain friends. Right? Now, come see me when we talk in Shanghai. Damn. Shanghai? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Are you allowed to get Shanghai in Shanghai?
Nah, that's why I will never go there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna skip on Shanghai and Dubai. You can't get high. I'm OG 5 years, damn. Bravo. OGG. Triple OG. Interesting. Choppy. 15 closed here. Closed bearish. Back in this range. Do we trust it? Reaction here. Stops. No. Previous hourly. Strong bullish candle. Really. Even above the hourly level here. And golfed the previous hourly. Left the top wick. Six. It's already flipped here. Can't look for that top. You understand this candle? Remember, we used to say, is this creating a bottom wick for the hourly or for the 30? Is it creating a top wick on the 15? Well, it's kind of doing both. Smaller time frame is going to do what it's going to do, and then slowly flow into the higher time frame, which is going to do what it's going to do, and eventually flow back into the smaller time frame, and it'll all make sense when it's all said and done. Like, which one's going to happen first? The 15 flip, the 30 flip, the hourly flip? Typically the smaller and then into the higher. And if it's the other way around, then something funky is going on. To this level we just pointed out, the issue is this kind of came up and flipped. Next level of interest. Just came from a brutal leg day. Damn. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Reacting. I have so many things to say to that, DH, but you're the homie. I can't do it. You know what I mean? I can't troll the homie. It ain't worth the effort. Because who the fuck is gonna jump in and be like, you know, point a finger and laugh? Like, you ain't gonna do it. You gotta do it to a stranger so the homies can jump in. Elbow the dude. So. Don't go, stunner. Hey, no yawning on camera, bro. You're gonna make another 100 people yawn right now. You can't. Damn. Y'all timed out Ahab and deleted 95% of the chat. How'd that happen? That's wild. Isn't Chinese pool C blurry? Chinese pool C? Oh. For some reason, what you just wrote feels blurry. I feel like whatever you just wrote is just blurry in language. Isn't Chinese pool C blurry? Whatever you just said, that's blurry in my head. What's a Chinese pool C? Oh, I see what you did there. Oh. Stupid American smartass can't do mathematics. Stupid American can't do simple algebra. Yo, nice music. Thank you. I played it myself, went to the studio, recorded it, and applied it here. Yep, I'm definitely lying. Benedict. Damn. You never want to do that, though. Oh, man. Some fell. Some fell. I thought I heard. All right, no more comments. I was waiting for some smart ass. Anyway, yeah, let's wait. Feels classy. I like it too. Big love from Ghana. Ghana in the building. W. We haven't had anybody from Ghana yet, and if we did, they're definitely Ghana a long time ago. I can't remember last time we had somebody from Ghana, but W. Thank you for showing up. I love your soccer team. Yo, the next World Cup is going to be on 3 continents. How did they manage to do that? It's going to be in Africa, Europe, and South America. You going to the World Cup? Yeah, where's it going to be? Everywhere? It's going to be everywhere. Planet Earth. Was it going to be on Earth? We got this new shit. It's called a field. Wow. 5 minutes here on this 30. And we have printed side by side. Small world? Word. You know Jimmy from Seattle? No. How about from Africa? Tommy from Timbuktu. All right, rest. Gotcha. Wait, hold on. Gang, I gotta make a phone call. Give me 1 sec. He said we're all cousins. Your ass definitely from Texas, bro. Hey, come on. We are all cousins. You know, we have 10. Damn. Cousin. Can I borrow some sugar and your wife and some napkins? We are all cousins. My son just goes, "Are you watching Twix again?" Yeah. Twix. It's Wix. Boy, gotta learn. Yo, is this your son? This your son, bro. Go get the belt right now. Get the belt. Yo, I swear, I figured out if I'm gonna drop a item, it's not gonna be hats. It's not gonna be shirts. It's not gonna be a Wix 9 hoodie. It's gonna be a belt. The Wix whip. The Wixa whip. What? For all you parents, kids sold separately. What? What? Batteries not included. Fuck. Possible jail time included. Yeah. Yeah. Rastafari Kung Fu. Whoppa bitch. I've seen that meme. All right, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Steve-O, what's your son's name? Steve. And Steve-O's your last name? Lazar. Wow. Regret asked. Is that common? You know what name is common now? Common. So it's Lazar. Is Grobar your last name? Lazar Grobar. Damn, that sounds mean as fuck. Sounds like a UFC fighter. Lazar girl. Or a gay phys ed teacher. I don't know. In Serbia it is. It's from the Bible. Lazarus.
In Spanish, it's Lazaro. Lazaro.
Lazar.
With an O. Very close language. Or at least the name.
I'm gonna let you two bond for a second. Ain't no bonding going on. Why I gotta be over here for people to talk? In Serbian, it is from the bar. Grobar means soccer hooligan. Oh, you one of those. I seen a documentary on you. In Portugal, so many people, boys are Joao and girls are Maria. Very funny. Joao is pretty cool. The very first time I met a Joao was fucked up because I couldn't get out of Joao. Oh. If your name's Joao, you don't even need a last name. You just like you basically like a soccer superstar with the name Joao. You're almost Brazilian. But yeah, they speak Portuguese in Brazil, right? So Joao. That's definitely a one name. That should not need a last name because you're never gonna bump into another Joao. How old's your son? That he's like, yo, are you watching Wix again? Are you watching Twix? How old is he? If you're writing out how old he is in words, Wix 9. How old is he, Steve-O? Hold on, Jim. Anyway, whatever old he is, man, buy him a Twix and teach him the difference between a Wix and a Twix. $30 close bearish. Yes. Back in range, right? Funky level here. Here's the thing. While we stay within this range, it tells me there's no volume to drive to the next level. We need some closures outside the range. Above or below. Hold on a second, chat. They making the Twix bigger nowadays. We get fat. Silver buys. All right, that means it's the leading pair here. I don't know. I don't trade silver. Yeah. Tough level, but we've never got a closure, right? We just got this kind of the FU candle here, right? This blew a bunch of accounts, and we're back in this range. Never really went anywhere. How much room do we have down here? What, 100 pips to the bottom? This This mini chop between 36 and 29, right? 36 and 30. Bullish closure above here on the hourly would make sense. No close just yet, though. Where's Reggie? Reggie not in the building. Definitely on the freeway. A bunch of people from the New York session did not make it to Asian.
I'm here.
He said, I'm here. What are you talking about? Like, we made it.
Let's go.
Yeah,
But
I'm
I'm here. Hey, shout out to Garav. Appreciate you. Thank you for subbing. Thank you for coming through. W. 6 a.m. I'm also here. Appreciate you. Is it start trading or is it star trading? Are you a businessman or are you a business man? Shout out to you though for being here. Appreciate you. Thank you for dedicating your time, but you should be proud of yourself for dedicating your time to learn and pick up a few gems and even make some money. It's a really good New York session today, right? Now we gotta be patient here. This really kind of looks like ass and feet. Nothing too great here. Where's Jay nowadays? He was on stream this morning. Yeah, he just had a kid on, I think, what did he say, July 3rd? What did he say? I think he said July 3rd. Just had a baby. Second kid
Congratulations.
in 2 years.
Congratulations, Jay, for listening. Damn, one day
Yeah,
short
shout
of
out to
July 4th, huh? So close.
Yeah. His wife ain't a firework, bro.
Nah, that would have been a
She's like, nah, I'm
great
gonna wait till
birthday.
4th of July and launch the baby like a firework. Ask the doctor to tilt me at an angle.
He lit the
Happy,
spark,
healthy.
but it blew up in his hands.
Hey, happy, healthy baby, he said. And well, I don't know if he's happy. We ain't gonna know. He says the baby's happy, but man, oh, he could be lying. Healthy baby, and it's a boy. So he's got a girl and a boy, and all he needs is maybe a little alien. And good. All right, chat. Un momento, por favor. for truly best live trading. You guys are in the and you guys are in the right place. You guys are in the right place. No need to go there. We've simplified it for you. You see, there's people telling you to click buttons and go to other places. You're already here. You don't need to click any more buttons. All right. Mods are lacking though. Mods are like, man, he's good. I know that guy. No? You guys forgot how to use your mouse. Throw a wrench at him. Just fucking swing a wrench at him, mods. You're like, fuck, where's my wrench? Yo, I had this shit somewhere, yo. I had this shit somewhere. You're out of there. Yeah. Bye. He said bye.
You may hate me, but it ain't no lie. Baby, bye, bye, bye.
Donate $3,000 for unban. You know what Green used to do? Green used to ban people and then drop the Cash App. And be like, yo, what's up? Fuck it, he still does it. Savage. I love that guy. Be like, you guys want to donate to the stream? They're like, yeah, drop Green's Cash App. Wix, if you have family back home in Asia who keeps asking you for money because you're doing good, would you give them or not? Hold on. You have family who's asking you for money and you're doing good? We come from two different schools of thought here. There's a school of thought that says you gotta take care of the older generation and make sure, right, that you prioritize their health. And then there's a school of, and that school of thought is really a modern European school of thought, I think. It's the Europeans trying to take care of the greatest generation, right? That won World War II. And they kind of, to accommodate everybody in that generation. And he keeps trying to move out the way of his camera. And the shit's just fucking following him like... Your camera swiping right on you, bro. Anyway, and then there's a modern Western world school of thought that says you got to prioritize the next generation, not the grandparents, but the kids. And this is where I love America. No country in the world takes care of its veterans and of its elder people like America does. I don't know, like I haven't been everywhere, but like from what I've seen, and please, we can disagree. This is just my perspective. There's obviously over 100 people here. There's going to be disagreements, right? I understand. So, my school, I like the American school of thought where we're going to take care, we're going to create all the programs possible to take care of our veterans and our elders. But it's up to each family to really push the next generation, right? To really try to get your kids into college and try to, like, it's not about like, oh shit, we can't send you to college. We got to make sure grandpa has cancer medication, right? or whatever it is, or no, we're priorities. You gotta, keep improving. And that's why I think that's where Europe and America, I think, have taken kind of separate roads, and America has developed a lot quicker pace because it's always investing in the future with the promise of that you'll be taken care of in your old age. That's just how the system is set up. And it's cool for both ways, but so I don't know what school of thought you come from, but the reason I mentioned the schools of thought is they're gonna kind of sway your opinion, or they're gonna determine how you behave and grow up, right? And your surroundings. And maybe you think it's okay to have family that's that's struggling while you're doing well. But I don't think in any case, if you write in a sentence that they're family and someone's family, that means you consider them family, right? That we're starting with that point as a basis. And you doing good, that's already right. That's point number 2 that we've written down. That's not disputable. Why would you not make sure that they're not struggling, not doing well? It should never get to a point where a family member has to ask you when you know. They don't need to ask you. How life should work. It doesn't work like that because people are fucked. But how life should work is family should never ask you for money. If you're not aware of what's going on, family can explain the situation to you. But if it's a reciprocal relationship, then all you need is to know what's going on in order to be involved. You don't need to be asked. Right? You don't need to be asked for money. The fact that you know what's going on should be your invitation to actually help out, without putting the person in a situation to do so, right? So you come from a different school of thought that I do. We're just, and it's nothing wrong with that, but that's going to determine what's okay for you and what's not okay for you. So if you're doing well, but it also depends what they need it for, right? I guess it's just too nuanced. What if it's 200 family members, but then you're not I don't know, I don't have 200 family members, right? It's only people that are with me, right? I can have distant family in Zimbabwe that, blood doesn't make you family. Right? And it does, but it's not what ties people together. They always, bro, then it's not your family. Stop trolling. It's not, that's not even a problem here. Why is that a problem? Walking bank, don't tell people what you do. You seen the guy that's always happy about winning the lottery? Why am I so rich guy? It's because he got the bundle. So what I would say to your family, right? There's 200 of them, right? If I were you, I would ask Wix9 for an affiliate link. Be like, yo, Wix, I'm gonna hook you up. My entire family gonna join. I get you an affiliate link. If they all get the bundle, bro, first of all, you're hooking them up. They're gonna get better. They're gonna make money. They don't need to ask you for it. You're gonna tell them, this is how I fucking make money. And dog, 200? Let's say we sign up all 200. You got to think outside the box, bro. They think you're a walking bank? Tell them how you make money. You probably always gave them money, right? So now they expect it. It's a bare minimum. Hey, you know what's a really good topic? Does your top one contract over? No, it's not. Go use code Wix. I just haven't had a chance to add them to here. I need help. I just too many things. Not enough time in the day just because the dollar is so high compared to the peso that we rich out here. Got bills out here too. But I don't know why you're complaining. Call the 1-800 got clapped hotline. I tried to go into it because I needed to waste some time before a candle closes, but I've gone. Because I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep from going under. Not a dev. 78. What's up, bro? Unk. It's crazy. I gotta use. Everybody's calling me Unk. For the last half a year, everyone's calling me Unk. Knock, knock. Who's there? I'll bite. Who's there? More like grandpa.
Fuck you guys. Come on, man.
At least there's no P. You honorary Unk. True. True. Like having an honorary doctorate. You ain't really, but you could pass for one. Oh man. Huh? Oh, it's old. Oh, old too. Oh, sorry, I thought it was me. We're into the 9 o'clock hour, gang. We got a. Ooh, did a closure above? Not really. It's not above the overall. It's above the hourly. The overall respected here. Back down in range. Yeah, I need indication of volume. I'd really want a candle to push and close outside here. Done shit. Eddie too relaxed over there, bro. You already took a W?
I'm chilling in drawdown.
Oh, you're in drawdown. I knew you were in a trade, bro. Fuck it, drawdown, act happy, bro. Fake it till you make it. Twerk till that fucking candle flips. Nah, I'm kidding. Don't you do that.
I'm going to the gym.
That shit don't surprise me, bro. Jim, you want to surprise me? Fucking turn on your camera from a yoga class, bro.
Yes, sir. Hot yoga.
Hot yoga. I don't know what the difference is.
It's just fucking in a room that's like 120 degrees and you're doing those crazy stretches. I've never done that.
Yeah, one room has mold and the other one doesn't.
Right. Fucking hell. I'm not doing none of that shit.
Is that the same thing? Do they do the same stretches? Is the same moves? Just with like in a broken ass building with no AC?
No, the rooms are built with extra heat and they turn the heat on and they make it hot.
Yeah, they push it to like 120 degrees or something like that.
Yeah, I did a couple of new builds a few years ago and they put an electric heater and a furnace. So it doubles.
They got to get one of those sauna things to add the fucking water. You know what I mean? You add the water and the steamer.
That would make it moldy. They could only do a dry heat. So if they were to do like the sauna style heat with like the rocks and stuff, it would be like too humid and it would mold.
It's got to be slow movements though. You can't work out like that. Like, you can't have a heart attack.
Yeah, it's definitely heavy duty.
Yeah, my gym has all that stuff, all these classes. I've never used
my
them.
gym.
Shit.
We're always talking about your gym. Damn it. Do you
I
ever
love
go
my
into the
gym,
gym
bro.
and just talk about like, yo, my fucking clubhouse? My trading room?
I'll be honest. Not many people know I trade. I really don't even.
All right, yeah. But everybody knows you work out.
Everybody knows I work out. I mean, I
yeah.
can't really hide it. It's hard to hide it.
We're trying to get
You
you
guys
to the
got the
point.
gym too.
We're trying to get you to the point where it's just as hard to hide the fact that you trade as it is that you go to the gym.
Honestly, that's the next level. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
he
I go to
he is either a mafia boss or trader.
Mafia boss. People don't know. I go to fucking Lifetime. You guys have it over there in Miami too.
I mean, you sound like you sound like a scary person. you sound like a no bullshit type of dude.
Yeah, I'm not. But the thing is, I'm actually.
But then again, like, bro, I could be a bad judge of character. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't bullshit. No, I don't bullshit. But I
He said I'm allergic
like
to
to
it.
have fun.
This market
I
sucks.
try to
dude.
be a decent. I
Try
know.
to be a decent human being.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, how old are you?
I just turned 34.
Ah, all right. Nice, nice, nice. All right, so you've been through the ups and downs. You've gotten your ass beat, and you've given out a few beatings.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I had I was in business since I was 22, so yeah.
Business since you were
up and down.
22.
Yeah.
Is that what they call it now?
Businessman. Oh shit.
I turn 30 next month.
Now you're gonna be an unk too.
I already have a bunch of gray hairs. I've been an unk.
I gotta get on TRT. Yeah, I gotta get on TRT.
AD, are you still running your AC company?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're really busy.
That's what I was gonna say. It's been like dummy hot, like everywhere.
No, it's insane, dude.
Yeah, so like that's why I'm asking, because you're probably fucking booked with work.
Yeah, we have a lot of new clients that are like wackos from up north. They're like, well, up north, I had a window unit and I would turn it down to like 60 degrees. I'm like, well, this is not the same. It will never be 60 degrees inside of your house in Florida.
Not unless you call.
No, dude,
Not unless you
wanna
call
spend
Edward.
$25,000 is what this one lady spent so that her house can be ice cold all year round.
Damn, and you guys are telling me to move to Florida. How am I supposed to move to Florida, bro? I got 70 degrees right now.
Bring your hoodies, because it's freezing everywhere.
The hell, bro?
People
Yeah.
don't go outside. First of all, number one.
That's what I think. That's
And
what
whenever you go,
guys
fuck,
stay
my
inside.
headphones just disconnected. I can't hear you. But people don't really hang out outside unless they're at the beach. But when you go inside anywhere, it's freezing everywhere.
Yeah.
If I move to Florida, I'm
It's
calling
got good AC.
Edmanuelito. Hey,
Yes, sir.
my wife is hot. So, smoke show. So I fixed the AC. But what was the second one? What was the second one?
Your wife is
husband's
cool,
cool?
because she called us.
Your husband's cool because your wife called us or something, or because she called it. Whoever comes up with these billboards. That's a good business, owning the billboards. What do you do for a living? Open a gate, close a gate.
Especially the digital billboards.
Huh?
All you got to do is upload the design on your phone.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Turn 24 soon. My ass feel old as fuck. Well, you need to stop, you know, putting miles on that ass. Mr. Adder Black. Hello there. How are you? $38. Yeah, I looked at this level earlier, but there's no closure here on the higher time frame. 1530, and even then it doesn't fall in line with this level. Not too bad, thanks. Have a trade on. You all good? I mean, like, yeah, let's have a conversation about 130 people watch this. Yeah, I'm not too bad. What kind of trade are you on? We don't have a trade on right now. No. You're in long, looking for 100 pips. GL. Oh, you have longs too. 41.29. Based on really for the 5. Are you trading off the 5? I don't know if you trade like us, but if you are, it says maybe you're trading off the 5 with the leg candle closure at support, bottom wick, flip, boom. Thank you, Santos. Was on a smoke. If hold on, Sam. Wait. This is bullshit. If you move to Florida, you're calling Edmanuelito. Sorry, my lips just went dead. Edmanuelito. You're gonna call him first? How about
No, he's gonna call us both on a three-way call. Bro.
Ito, that's little. What's big again? Huh?
Depends what you're trying to say.
Well, I can't say Wix 9 Welito.
So the way I would say
How would you say Edmanuel?
it's gonna sound funny. It's gonna be un Wixote.
Wixote, Ote, yeah. Wix 9 Ote. That's who you gotta call. I can't believe you're gonna call Ito over Ote first. I use Fibonacci, 200 EMA, 200 SMA, VWAP, DXY as major confluence.
Major key.
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm fucking with you. But thank you for providing us with some content. I appreciate the answers. Otherwise, I would not be able to troll. Guy's a good sport. Good sport. No sweat. Why it was not the salary play in 1 hour time frame for buys? There's no such thing as the salary. Salary is the shit you get at a 9 to 5 or when somebody owns your time. When you own your time, you don't have a salary. Celery is really the play you're talking about. And celery on the 1 hour. Let's go back to the uno hora. As you can see, if you're looking at it straightly, I can't speak today. If you're looking at it strictly off the 1 hour, yes. But since we use a combination of time frames, right? We do a top-down analysis. This 15 never closed above, right? Never closed above this most recent resistance. And if we're talking about the most recent levels, where are they? This was the most recent support. We broke below, we came up, we closed here. So the overall level for us was here. And we never got that closure above the overall. So when I go to the hourly, yeah, it might have closed above this level here. But if we have an overall level here, there's a likelihood this candle breaks up, top wick, and right back down in range. And guess what? So far, it's still a possibility, right? Let's look at that. It only gave you 38 pips, 39 pips, and came back. Maybe I would have secured, most likely not. I probably would have waited till up here to secure it for about 50 to 60 on this candle. So I can say if I took that position, we would have hit BE with confidence. And that closure, you might see this concept play out here right now. The fact that it didn't push straight through. If we closed above here, I think this candle pushes through. There's clean range. But there's a little bit of chop to the left, and it's right, and it's still closed. That previous candle closed below. Now you had a 15 closure here a few minutes ago. First thing you did was open up with a top wick, and now you're coming down. But you really have not had any closures, so I was not looking for... This isn't a celery play unless it's above the range, right? And I can't disregard all the other time frames that are still respecting resistance, even if the 1 hour is above. I know the 1 hour supersedes the 15. So let's say we had the 1 hour and the 30 aligned, but the 15 didn't. I'd be more inclined. Wicks, you turn something out of nothing. I'm from the Midwest. I need my AC, and then I'm going to meet you at church down the block. I literally feel him breathing. He's shaking the floor. Yeah, it's because he's on my rug or his paw is on the couch. That's what it is. I literally feel the vibration from this dinosaur. Right. So yeah, I'm not saying it can't drive up. I'm telling you that the probability of this pushing through is less, right? Because that closure is below the overall range. You need, okay, what else? Loved the funeral music? Yes. That wasn't really funeral music. It was, what's his name? The Undertaker? Closure Smosure? I mean, I know you're trolling, but yeah, it's important. That's very important. Very, very important. Yeah, I don't know about the funeral. There ain't no funeral happening here. What you mean funeral? We outside, bro.
Outside med det! Nå får du inside! Outside med det!
Mm-hmm.
Yo, yo, yo.
Oh. Daniel ran up in here like it's a robbery. You ever just do that at a bank? Yo, yo, yo. Bro, you're gonna have everybody on the floor. You don't need to say nothing else. Yeah. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, man? How you been?
It's good. It's good.
Are you profitable for the evening? Did you take your Asian session wick entries?
No, I didn't have any trades for the night.
Oh, I like that. See, he didn't just show up because he already had profits to brag about them. Nah, that's what people do. People be like, oh, yeah, I'm 100 pips. So I'm securing right here. Be like, what? We just started. Take a position
I haven't had any trades.
Yeah, he's a stand-up gentleman. Yeah. Wherever you're from, they need to give you a key to the city. You deserve it.
Wherever I'm from, man, here.
I mean,
Just
like
corrupt.
the city.
Oh, the city.
Just the city itself. He's like, damn, I got to get on my donkey and travel for like a month and a half to see a city. I'm kidding. I'm trying to get one from Strattown, but I think Steve-O will get it before me. What do you mean? Hey, no, get out. Get out. Get out. Sorry, gang. I'm talking to my dinosaur, and my daughter looked at me. She's like, "I'm leaving." Not you, the donkey right here. Because he doesn't understand, right? Oh my God! I gotta tell you what happened today. How did I not start the stream with this? Okay, you guys know I bought my you guys know Benny, right? You know how fucking big he is. If you don't know him, if it's your first time here, I'll remind you in a minute when he comes over here. So yeah, I won a dinosaur at Jurassic Park, and now he lives in my house. But yesterday we bought birds. Remember I told you guys I bought 2 birds for my kids. They don't even taste good. So today we're getting ready to go to the beach right after the stream. I'm like, I'm gonna go toss the trash. I'll be right back. My daughter, the middle one, Wix 9.2, opens up the bird cage. One of the birds flies out. I don't know any of this because I'm throwing out the garbage. I walk in, I see Benny. Close that door, please. Close that door, please. ASAP. Close that door, please. You're making too much noise. Thank you. Close that door, please. I don't know any of this is going on. I didn't know she opened the cage. I didn't know Benny was in the room. I tossed the trash. I walk right back into the house. I see Benny running at me. I'm like, come here, good boy. He walks over and I pet him right here, and he opens his mouth and a fucking bird flies out. I had no idea there was a bird in his mouth. A bird literally flies out like it was one of those pictures, like he's taking a picture. Yo, my daughter runs in, the one that let him out, and she sees me holding his mouth, and I'm stunned because I don't know what the hell just happened and how, because this was in like 15 seconds from me leaving to toss the trash and come back in. And I look at her and she sees me, and I grab the bird from the air, and she's petrified. She's like, oh no, it's dead. And she's bawling her eyes out. My oldest one comes in and she's like, we got to take it to a vet. I look at it, I'm like, uh-oh. Like, it's all like slobbery and like, this is no good. Like, it looked chewed. And we went to a bird clinic, and they told us there's no broken bones, and she's still flighted, and there's no broken wings. And Benny mouth so big that he chomped all around it and just literally had his mouth closed, and the bird wasn't harmed, but did lose a bunch of feathers, and there's clear chomp marks where the fangs, Benny's fangs, barely missed her, like on the side of the head. And the bird doctor said he's gonna be all right. Gonna be a little while, probably extreme shock, and gotta wait for the feathers to grow back, but still gonna fly.
Bro, he's a beast. That's crazy.
I had no idea there was a bird in his mouth. He walked over to me and he's
Yo.
and I pet him right here, and it flew out. Didn't chew on it, didn't bite. He just
Alive too is crazy. Bro saw a snap.
it was the way he didn't bite into it. He just covered like a whale going inside a whale. but it was all slobbery, so it didn't look. It looked like chewed up when when it came out. But after you dried it off, and it was like it looked normal, just a few like empty spots. But yeah, not funny, but like we spent the evening and day at a bird clinic. Doc was like, "You want X-rays and antibiotic?" I was like, "You kidding me? The bird's $35 or $40 or $50, whatever it is." Tweety Bird got a new nemesis. Sylvester wasn't cutting it. I can't believe, like, Doc was like, "Hey man, if something's damaged internally, I mean, you'll wake up tomorrow and the bird will be on the floor." I was like, "All right, thanks, Doc. We'll wait it out." Guy Benny. Benny. Come on, one hug. One hug. We give him one hug. Yeah. Go. Oh shit! Why you gotta jump? So this big ass mouth. Open the mouth.
When you talk about that story, it makes me remember my first generations of Germans I had. And we also had a cat. And the cat was outside a day. And my first generations of Germans I had the morning that we get up, and all I saw was the cat ripped in pieces.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the first generations of Germans I had was very, very brutal.
Oh, fucking border dogs. Meant for the border. Meant for war. German shepherds. Pretty bird. Pretty bird. Yeah, I mean, if things ain't gonna work out, I'm just gonna bring his shit to Petco. Be like, give me the same exact one. I want same spots and all. I always be getting into it with animals. Remember last year when the iguana peed on me? Oh yeah. Wild Story still doesn't top the iguana sniper. Exactly. I couldn't believe I caught that on camera. You guys remember when I posted where the two birds were beating up a cat or teasing him? You don't remember that one. It was like 2 years ago. My next door neighbor had a cat, and he always went after the birds that were on the roof, and he was standing on a fence, and two birds were on opposite ends of that fence, and one would bite his tail, and he would turn around that way, and then as soon as he turns around, the other one will bite his tail, and he would turn around that way, and then the other one will bite his tail. And I caught that like whole interaction of like 3 minutes of them just teasing him and biting the shit out of him as he turns around. And yeah, it was mad funny. But then it didn't end well for the bird the next day because I showed up at home and found the motherfucker just with no feathers in my yard. I was like, oh shit. So it was alive. We threw it in a box. We already know what to do, right? And we took it to a wildlife rescue because it was I think it was a blue jay. And then a mockingbird. But yeah, they took it. The wildlife people took it. If it was just me, you know what I mean, I'd be like, all right, dig a little hole. But I got daughters. We gotta. One day they're gonna be saving somebody. Yeah. If they're your doctor, you don't want them to be like, just dig a hole in the back. You want them to. You're right. Hey, please drop a like, sub to the channel while we're printing. The last 30-minute candle is 4 hour. Doesn't look too impressive in any direction right now. We're stuck in that same range. For a while, Doctor. Oh, and today, as we pull out of the bird clinic, the very first car we get behind is a fucking truck towing a horse, and we spend the next 10 minutes just following a horse's ass. And I was gonna post it all, but I had to get the stream up and running. Dr. Doolittle. I don't know. We had a gator on stream this morning, if you remember. Shout out to Adam B for coming through. Man on the couch.
So like when that eventually gets big, like what do you guys really do? Like you build something to put it inside, or you keep it in the house?
What are you talking about?
It's a dragon? It's a dragon? I think you show us a dragon.
Oh, the bearded dragon?
Okay.
He's gonna get
Yeah.
maybe another 2 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna put a leash on him and just chill. You know what I was looking at that I've never heard of that I recently saw and I was like, that's dope.
What's that?
Look at the Chinese water monitor. Or the Asian water monitor or Korean water monitor. I forgot what it's called. Look at that. That thing is dope. You guys ever seen a water monitor? That shit needs its own bedroom.
Oh, a lizard?
It's not a fucking lizard, bro. Don't ever say that. No, I'm gonna
Asian
show
water
you.
monitor.
I'm gonna. Bro, what? Stop. Hold on. We're playing games right now. My computer's about to freeze. Oh. This dude went to the store with his water monitor. It was, hold on.
I just googled it. I saw it.
This guy went into, it's huge.
Yeah.
Those things are big, bro. But it's like, it's cool. Where
Is it
can I see it? I
friendly,
can't
like?
see the video. Yeah, that thing was friendly. The one he was with. It was big as hell.
Man, that's crazy.
Where to get a
I
water
don't know.
monitor? No, hold on. This thing right here, I don't know.
He is our melanistic Asian water monitor. Crazy boy. We are taking him back over to his enclosure. I had him out for some fun stuff and also just some socializing on and chill out.
Thing is dope.
Headed back over.
Uh,
Look at it.
no? You guys wouldn't fuck with that?
This is Gilly. He is our
That's nothing. It gets like 3-4 times bigger than that.
crazy boy.
It gets big.
His enclosure. I had him out for some fun stuff.
And the dude, I seen the dude, he was just walking it down the street with a leash into a Petco.
Headed back over.
People are like, what the hell? He just picks it up. It's heavy as hell.
This is Gilly. He is our
Yeah.
melanistic Asian water monitor. Crazy boy.
I don't even know, man. I used to want to get a kangaroo. Like a baby one, a wallaby. Like even all the shit that's here right now is a lot. It's got to be the most Florida shit I've ever heard. Florida man. Turned into Florida man. Fake out Hannon in here. Four-hour reflip bearish. Don't like that this is starting to kind of freeze up. Definitely a Florida thing. I love it. Yeah. I mean, they're cool, but like, then you don't have time for anything. And give me 1 second. Don't read the birds. What a valuable stream today, right? Incredible, massive, massive knowledge drop today. Yeah. Yeah, we got price back in the 3000s before GTA 6. Please drop a like, sub to the channel. We are absolutely not done. And grateful for your why do we keep freezing? This is what I'm afraid of. I don't want to do this, and this thing will. How did you get that background? YouTube University. Actually, no, the background itself, I just chat GPT'd it, and it told me step by step. Yeah. I tell you this, like, it's not hard. The concept is simple. The key is the adjustments afterwards to get it just right, just sharp enough, and just, you know what I do in that case? I just take a screenshot and upload that into ChatGPT, and it's like, all right, gotta adjust. You missed. You were gonna take the lick. If there wasn't a lick candle, what were you gonna do? The 5 lick candle? The 30 lit? No. this one. So we're going to take the break here. This. I think you have to put that 30 lay in context. Because if it happens and this is not here, I think it pushes through all the way up. Based on how the hourly closed. This chop to the left is nasty too. Got 15 minutes here. Last 15 of this 4 hour. 15 minutes left for the 4 hour closure. Did I miss how has the sweet treating me? Yeah, just rewind a little bit. Something crazy is happening upstairs. Oh, give me a second, chat. My kids are going crazy. Okay, hold on. Last 15 here. How do we close? Let's see, can we get some super duper volume? Can we get volume with a cape? Yeah, I will not be in any positions until this 4 hour closes. And when it does, I'm going to reevaluate. We'll delete everything and we'll remark things up to see how long we plan on staying here. Where are we heading? If I knew that with 100% certainty, we'd be in business. I don't know at the moment. Right now, I do not have a read. I do not have an edge here. I do not have a position per se that I'm looking at. It could form very quickly. It can appear fairly quickly. But right now, I don't have anything that I really like. Yeah. I subscribe to Claude, so I'm gonna ask him. Yeah, I mean, same thing. Probably give you the same info. It's not gonna mislead you. ChatGPT has a tendency to send you in circles, though, but figured it out. Give me a second, gang.
Were you muted?
Oh yeah, I am muted on YouTube. Did anyone
know.
hear
I
me?
didn't see it.
Did anyone hear the story I was just telling?
Nothing. No. I have you on my headphones. I don't hear nothing.
I can't redo that. And I'm wondering, why am I getting no reaction? This is brilliant. You can't recreate greatness like that. No, it ain't even gonna sound right now, cause like it had to do with the vibe. Like, recreate it. Job in his life story, how he grew up. No, I was telling you about like if I start, I'm gonna have to redo the whole thing, and no. Yeah, I was telling you a lot. You're disconnected, bro. Hold on, my headphone's disconnected right now. Damn. It's not recorded anywhere. I gotta have separate sound recorded here. Or I could have just been like, all right, let me rewind the sound. Or that's not normal, right? If you have multiple mics recording, like, will they interfere with each other? All I need is one mic. You guys know my friends Mike, Cam, and Jim? My 3 homies. Yeah. Mike, Cam, and Jim. I know Mike, Paulie, and Vinny. Hey, GTL life, bro. GTL. Honestly, they were onto something. They were onto something. You guys remember GTL like 20 years ago? That was famous. Gym Tan Laundry.
Yeah.
Gym Tan
Jersey
Laundry.
Shore.
Every
Jersey Shore, baby.
every I'm telling you, every New York kid, every Brooklyn boy lived by that motto. Gym Tan Laundry.
Snoopy. Remember Snoopy?
What was that?
Remember Snoopy?
Snooki?
Snoopy
Yeah.
was there with the short
Yeah. Yeah. Bro, I watched the first few episodes and made a choice. And made a choice. Because I already, like, you know what choice I made? It was like they were filming everyone I knew. Basically. The Jersey Shore was like an hour and a half drive, right, from my house. And like that's where people would go when they're tired of the beach in their area. Plus, it was close to casinos, right? You had Atlantic City there, and not too far. And then you had the Shore, which was like you don't understand. New Yorkers, they don't. There's no paradise vibes. There's no like parties, you know, on a beach and like palm trees and cabanas. So it used to give you that vibe of a vacation spot without going to a vacation spot. It was in fucking Jersey. It was in Factory, you know, Central. But that was like the east, you know, the northeast. That's where they'd get away if they want to go to it was either Jones Beach or Jersey Shore. And if you want to gamble, you'd go to AC. And like back in the 1900s, like AC was popping, right? Like you had the Taj Mahal, you had like it was on par with a lot of places, but AC's fucking deserted now. People anywhere outside of the tri-state area or the Northeast, they're like, AC? What are you talking about, air conditioners? You guys know what AC is? Chicago people, you guys know what AC is?
Atlantic City?
Bro, don't fucking... Don't be over here being a smartass with your Googles.
What?
Atlantic City, yeah. So it was like the Vegas of the East Coast. And at one point,
That was right.
yeah, back in
That was right.
well, back in the 1900s, back in my day, yeah, it was popping. Like this, that's where everyone would go to gamble. Now you could just drive down to the sports book and gamble. Yeah, once I'm done. I'm not even from there, but I played poker. Yeah, because the only way to gamble, you had to go to Atlantic City or to an illegal poker room somewhere in the city. So many boiler rooms, right? In New York. So many boiler rooms.
They say money can't buy happiness. Look at the fucking smile on my face.
That's from that movie. That's from Boiler Room. Damn, that movie had Ben Affleck and Vin Diesel, and they were nowhere near to being the main role. Like they weren't even like. How crazy is that? They were supporting actors. Ben Affleck and Vin Diesel, both in that movie, and they were supporting actors. All right, here we go. The 4 hours closed here. Let's reevaluate. Let's get back to this thing we call trading. Get rid of everything. 4 hour closed bearish, but look where it closed bearish at a 4 hour support. Bong. 1 hour, right? We understand the 4 hours bearish. We understand we are likelier to continue bearish here, right? Because it did make these lows here. I look at it as a range to fill, and because we closed bearish on the 4 hour, for the last 4 hours, this candle was able to hold bearish. So I would like sells. I would like to fill this range. Here's the cleanest range here. Now, what's the stops here? Hold on a second, gang. 50 pips. Man, the wrong way. Yeah, I was thinking about getting a pancake here, but my issue is I would rather have been up here for that pancake. I don't want to break through here. Heavy wick. If the only way I'll have a pancake here is if we can really break through and come back down here and come back up here If we can break through this low right here and come back up, then I'll get in on the following candles. Right now, the previous 30-minute candle dropped 250 pips. This one can follow it right back down. It's getting good. It's getting good because we're tapping the edge of the range. We're edging. What's up? Oh, hold on a second, chat. Getting interesting. It's getting interesting. Getting interesting. Yeah, let's see if we can get some price action below here. Some favorable price action. What does that mean? That means an actual push back up to create maybe a 4-hour top wick. I would like that. I'm not going to take that buy here because I don't know how much volume we have to come down here. That was a heavy drop. I don't know if we just continue dropping. We can establish a support after this drop. I don't mind taking buys off that support. But if we can do something like this and then come back down here, I'm absolutely interested to continue the 4-hour sells, the hourly sells, the 30-minute sells after the 4-hour has a top wick here. Right, this will give that 4-hour top wick, have it looking like this. But as of right now, we don't have that. We come straight down. We've closed respecting this area, right? We respected the 4-hour. And we're bouncing off the 1530 hourly. Jesus. Yeah, honestly, if you apply what we know, the 4-hour wasn't bad. Yeah, I'm talking about this wick entry. It actually wasn't bad. That gives you over 50 pips to the flip. Plenty of room to go break even. The reason I'm not a big fan of this is because, look, smaller timeframes did close below, and I've gotten burned enough over the last few months. You guys have seen me take L's. They've been off the 4-hour wick. That's been my worst trade this entire year, the 4-hour wick, without the 30 and the 15 confirmation, right? The smaller time frame. And I really don't have that here. I have the 4-hour respect. I have the 15 level tap, but I don't have the hourly or the 30 or the 15 most recent levels respected. All right, if we're looking at most recent, it wasn't respected. That was the closure. The 30 didn't respect it. That was the closure. Someone explain why the 4-hour charts look different on platforms. 4 looks nothing like my trading view on the 4-hour. My funded account looks completely different too. Yeah, and on my, how about this? On my live account on MetaTrader, the 4-hour also looks different than this. And it doesn't look anything like Forex. It's a 3rd-hour closure, right? It's not 8, 10, 12. I mean, 8, 12, 4. It's 10. It's 11, 3, 7. It's really weird. MetaTrader. Yeah. I'm gonna wait. Let's see if we can print. If we get that closure below, if we can print the top wick, put a higher time frame, and then still close below. You like Jersey Jesus with dreads? I'm not even sure what that means, bro. But thank you, or sorry to hear that. I don't know. Like, glad to hear it. Oh, where's my drink? Where's my cannabis? It always confuses me, especially when price action looks like this. I go based on what my charting is done on. So I'm charting here. I'm not charting on MetaTrader, right? But I'll place the same trade off the same price. You know why? Because it doesn't change broker to broker. The price itself. So the 4-hour might look different, but our price is coming from the same feed, right? It's coming from the exchange. So it's centralized. So it doesn't matter what platform I place the trade on, the price will be the same. So just go based on the one you chart on. And since I've been trading futures, I've been charting with the 4-hour closure showing up at 610.2, 610.2. Might hold here. I guess it depends on what time the platform's running on. I guess. How does that not make sense? Wait, what do you mean? Always because we want a price section. Oh, okay, cool, makes sense. How does that not make sense? Yeah, I mean, different platforms are located in different places, right? And they're run on different times. Some run on island time, some run on London time. I live on island time. We're edging, we're like getting so close to a position, but this is not ideal. I used to take this pancake until certain realizations hit, certain lessons hit. I've taken some losses on this pancake, and just something I'd like to avoid now. I don't even want to call it a pancake. It's like people take wick entries here, but not
The
with this
reason
bearish,
it would-
not with this bearish hourly. Hold on, let me finish what I was saying. I was going to say that since the 4-hour held here, I would like to see maybe a smaller time frame bullish closure and then a bottom wick to pull back here, right? But yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, as I was saying, the reason why the pancake was not valid at that area is because if multiple time it have already topped that level
And then it
and you've
just
got a
blew through it.
reaction. Yeah, so you typically would want the initial reaction, like the first time tapping into that area, and not
You see,
multiple times.
I've come to terms that that's most likely with structure, but against structure, like once you have a tap into an area, right? You leave it. Next time, it's highly likely with volume when you break through heavy. And I kind of was looking at it to do that here, but as I'm looking here right now, it might have been this. This might have been the heavy breakthrough. I've kind of disregarded this because as a fluke, because this very seldomly, very rarely this happens. But yeah, this might have been the breakthrough and then closure back up above to hold the 4, and then the 4 held. Now you're getting that bottom wick to the 15, but the hourly, the 30 didn't hold. It's not ideal looking here. So a lot of times, I was talking about this with Reggie earlier on a different stream, like you'll get that breakthrough and then it'll come back up to respect this level. And then that next tap, if it does respect that level and close back in range, should be valid, which is kind of what's happening here. But I didn't know whether to read this as that drop, or right now we're going to get that drop, pull back up, and then we're going to be able to take that wick. I don't know. Not everything sets up. So I don't know. Lately, when I'm iffy about a trade, I just kind of stay out and ignore it, because I've been doing a lot of optimizing. I've been noticing so many things about the 4-hour and the pineapple and the pancake and even zooming into the 5 and the 1s, just understand them, how they form, and reading them backwards. It's helpful. It's not helpful to trade on, especially if you're new. If you got less experience. But man, the 5 can be really powerful if you're really looking to extend or to minimize risk. Very powerful.
Exactly. The 5 minute. Here's the thing with the 5 minute. Well, what I've learned, the 5 can be very powerful, right? But in terms of time frames, has to align. The 5 you can't just take a trade off the 5 alone like that. Like, it has to align with some sort of time frame, at least minimum 2 time frames, right? Has to align with each other.
Yeah, ideally if you get like a 4 and a 30, right? Or an hour, 4 hour and 15 or something like that. Hourly and the 15, I like that.
I've been noticing it had this type of trade. Typically, like if you have a bearish day and you get that initial reaction, right? You get that bottom out and you get that initial reaction. And when you retest the lows, like there's a high, like a 90% probability you're gonna get a reaction.
Yeah, if you get a closure, if you retest the closure, you get a reaction. So
yeah,
I agree with you. Like right here, so you have that closure, push up.
Yep.
Right
Reaction.
there. Reaction.
Yep.
But you have to do it with structure. You got to do it with structure. See, it's happening with structure. Boom, tap, reaction. And sometimes it'll blow past it, but you'll get that quick reaction. You'll have a chance to manage risk.
Yeah.
Very seldom it'll blow right past it. Sometimes it can break it by a few pips, come back up, but that's a rarity.
Yeah. Most times you always get a reaction. You always get a reaction.
Just like right here, I see bearish structure right there. The heavy push as you got back to it, right there. Didn't break that wick, held it, drop.
Yeah.
What is that huge wick? I don't have it in Forex. Is that invalid? Yeah, this is actual price from this is not a broker price. This is the market feed. We're breaking that low now. It would be interesting if the 4-hour can make this attempt to push up, come down, break the lows, because the next attempt to push up will be us holding 4-hour. I'm not taking nothing off a 4-hour wick. It's gonna have to align on the smaller time frames. And this already happened. This wick entry and the flip already happened. There's nothing to retake here as it's refilling the wick down. See that? Yeah, it can bounce up, absolutely. But the likelihood of this bounce happening is less than it was on this candle. Now you're likelier to break. I feel like we're gonna get a decent move, but it's just gonna come later. You need like a few candles here. Been very patient with it today. It's also the entire day. It has not been clean price action. Even from the New York session, the W that we got, like after that, it was not clean. It did not continue, right? It run heavy, it went the other way, and it's just Price action today has been very, very sloppy. All right, give me a couple of minutes. Give me 2 minutes, Gamer, to the bathroom. We're gonna watch this 30 candle through, and I want to and plan for something. If we don't see anything immediate, we'll plan for something. And I'll take this into the signal channel. Give me a minute. I wanna. I'll be right back. We'll discuss this. This is clean here to the left. You need volume, right? You know what that means, right? If you need volume, you need a closure outside the range. With how heavy this came down, first of all, I'd expect the top look on this 4 hour. But even if it doesn't get one, we need to see some price action created below here. Otherwise, you know, a nice onion up, even a nice onion from up here down would be great. but we have yet to print anything. Okay, let's make plans for what I'm gonna look for and what I'd like to see. All right, level here on the hourly and the 4-hour respected here. Unless we get strong bullish closures here on the hourly and on the 30 back into range. This, I'm not really looking for an immediate buy here. This is a heavy drop, so I would look for a range to be created. Right, the market doesn't reverse on one candle. If it does, it's very rare. So I would look for a range to be created here. Something like this. If we are going to push up, sorry, wrong color. If we are going to push up and hold the 4-hour, I would look for this. I would look for a retest of whatever low we've just created, right? And once we're able to close above this area, I would look for a retest of the high if we are going to push up, right? You'd want a candle to close above the range. That's how you're going to trade it. If you're going to look for a push against your bias, right? You're bearish right now. The 4-hour closed bearish. So you would want this as a range 2 breakout to fill this candle. And that's it. That's your advantage point. Whether it pushes up, comes back down, I don't know. If you're going to look for sells, well, first of all, you can wait for all this to play out and market to push up here, but you don't get in, and see if you can create yourself an onion to push the 4-hour back down. Right. Same thing. You'll probably want a range 2 breakout as you're pushing up here because it'll take some time to push up. So on the smaller time frame, you're probably looking for the same thing. Okay. You don't want a closure below here. Be careful of fake outs if the higher time frames close in bullish, but you're getting this kind of closure. A lot of times you'll get this. That's your position to come up. These are the things that I will look for. Or I'm going to look for closure below, like it's moving right now, below the overall range, right? Sorry, did that wrong. Below the overall range. This candle is able to push down and close below the overall range. I'll look for this to be created and not push back up. If we're going to close below the overall range, I'll look for it to be respected, and this candle to bring us down here so we can continue down. Okay, remember, it's going to take a while, or not necessarily, but it could take a while to play out because, first of all, you held the 4-hour support. Second of all, you're out of high volume time. You just left the peak of Asian session, right? You're right out of it. It's 10:30 p.m. So the volume should slow down, be a little bit lower than it was the last 2 hours. And this is what we've had here. So take that into consideration because you can get your closure, but it won't push the way you want it to because it'll wait for London. You'll get taken out, stopped out, and then high volume time comes, and that's when it pushes. Yeah, I'm gonna dip because I need a few candles to print here, at least a few. There's nothing that I really want to take here. There's no pineapples that I'm gonna enjoy taking here. No stacking. If it's gonna bleed, I'll wait for some structure to be created below it, or make it really easy for me, pull back up in range and fill some clean range. Yep. Other than that, I'll see everybody. First time, please drop a like, sub to the channel. We'll be live tomorrow. Absolutely. We'll take this into the signature. And if I see anything, I'll call it inside the private community. If you want to be a part of that, get the bundle. Thank you for showing up. Zoom gang, I'll see you guys in the clubhouse side of things. Mods, thank you so much for helping me run the stream. as always. As for me, chat, my time here is up. And just like that, another Asian session is in the books. Get home safe, everybody. Don't overtrade, don't over leverage, and be patient. It'll fall in your lap and set up where you're gonna be like, oh, this is my trade. Boom. We're gonna get a W. All right. Just how it works. Patience is the name of the game. Here we go. 1% what we do is wait. The other 1% is clicking that mouse button. See you guys tomorrow. Later.